All right, so let's take a look to see what happened in the markets today, Wednesday, January 27th, and we're trying to do this in 5 minutes or less. Wow, what a wild day to be a trader. I mean, I've never seen anything like this. Let's take a look at the charts. Look at this. This is GME, GameStop. Jeez, yeah. Closed up 135% today. Then we also had AMC. Let's see. How can we switch over to AMC? There we go. So AMC, another crazy stock. I mean, closed up 300% in one day. And then we also have BlackBerry, and BlackBerry, I mean, lacking. I always want to say lacking here. BlackBerry up 32%. Wow. You see, I did a whole video earlier on just these stocks, and I'll include a link in the description below so that you can check it out, and also link to it after the video, because we also need to talk about what else happened in the market today, because today was a major sell-off in the indices. Big tech had earnings, and we also had an FOMC statement. So let's take a look. Now, the volatile moves in GameStop, AMC, and all the other Reddit stocks had the rest of Wall Street on edge. Yes, absolutely. So you see, the Dow closed down 2%. So this here is the Dow, as you can see, tanking. And this is now its fifth straight loss and worst day since October. Now, moving on, looking at the S&P, even worse, closed down 2.6%. And as you can see, also, pretty bad day today. And the Nasdaq got hit the hardest here, giving back 2.8% after running up nicely. And today, closing lower, 2.8%. Now, let's talk about the Vix, the fear factor. So the Vix measures the fear in the market. And today it jumped to its highest point since the day after the election. So this year was the day after the election. And look at this. So today up 61% at 37.2 right now. Whoa! So let's take a look at a few individual stocks here. The first we want to take a look at is Microsoft, because Microsoft was one of just 4 stocks in the Dow to close higher. So Microsoft, as you can see, added 0.25% after reporting better than expected earnings. Now, in other earnings news, AMD, advanced micro devices, fell actually 6.2%, as you can see. Now, the company reported better than expected earnings, but gross margins remained flat, even as revenue soared by 50%. Now, as you can see, the stock did find some support today around its high. So previous resistance, as you can see, now becomes support. Now, another stock that had earnings today is Starbucks, and Starbucks also fell 6.5%. Look at this. Now, the company had a revenue miss and also said that same-store sales in the US fell down 5% because of all the COVID restrictions. And Starbucks also said its CEO, Mr. Brewer, is leaving to become the CEO of Walgreens, so WBA. Now, and as I expected, the Fed today didn't make any changes to its current policy. So the Fed Chairman Powell said the Fed is focused on supporting the economy and getting people back to work, meaning that interest rates will probably stay near zero for the time being. And there were also plenty of attempts to get Powell to comment on GameStop, GME, but he declined. Well, that was a lot to go through, and there's still more excitement right now going on in the market because Apple, Facebook, and Tesla all reported earnings after today's close, but thus far nothing earth-shattering. So here, if you look at Apple right now, it is down 0.77%, so 0.8%, not a whole lot. Facebook, there we go. Facebook is actually up in after hours, 0.57%, so 0.6%. And Tesla here is down 3.5%, but really that's not a whole lot for Tesla. But again, this is where all reported earnings after the bell. So a lot to go on here, and we have more earnings coming out tomorrow. Plus, on the economic calendar, you see it here for Thursday, we got the advanced GDP data. And of course, everybody wants to know, where will GME be trading tomorrow? So this wraps up today's stock market news. And keep in mind, always trade what you see, not what you think. And I will see you in the next video. I'll link to the GameStop video right now because you really want to see it. Take care.